Welcome to SAM Singapore Math. I am Rafi and I'm the marketing manager representing the SAM head office in the Philippines. SAM Singapore Math is our brand. We make math fun and easy for children 4 to 12 years old. SAM or SAM stands for Seriously Addictive Mathematics. So our teaching technique is seriously addictive that our learners want more math problems to solve because they enjoy it and it empowers them. For us na nasanay po sa traditional math, parang, ay, totoo ba yan? Totoo ba na magiging addicting ang math? Eh, sobrang traumatic nga yan sa atin, di ba? Or ako lang ba yung nagsasalita nun? Pero I know personally na nahirapan ako when I was growing up with math. So our learners, they realize that they can do it for themselves. They can solve math problems on their own. And later, mommies, you will experience this yourselves in our mini activity. So I hope later you will participate with Teacher Claire. Madali lang naman yung gagawin natin mamaya. So we have more than 200 centers all over the world, and we have received dozens of awards for being an excellent educational program. Now, I'm sure ang una ninyong tanong, what makes SAM different from other math enrichment programs? And I'm sure you've seen some of them already in your area. So, to deeply understand that, let me share with you a quick story about an engineer and a hammer. So, there was once an engineer. Let's name him Pedro. So Pedro was looked up to by his colleagues. If there's a problem in their factory, they know Pedro can solve it. So especially with the machines, he's very good with machines. So after years of working, he retired. And unfortunately, nasira yung isang malaking machine sa company. And hindi po yun pwedeng hindi maayos because it's one of the biggest of the machines. Kasi pag tumigil yon, titigil din yung production ng factory. So mawawalan ng trabaho lahat, walang kikitain. So the manager couldn't get the machine to work again. So sabi ng mga colleagues nila, manager, tawagan natin si Pedro kasi alam namin na alam ni Pedro kung paano to i-solve. So kinontak nila si Pedro and Pedro agrees. So he walked into the factory, takes a look at the big machine, grabs a hammer, and whacks the machine. And then almost immediately, the machine starts right up. Naayos agad. Pinukpok lang niya. So, Pedro leaves and then the company is making money again. So the next day, syempre, they have to pay Pedro for his efforts, right? So the manager receives a bill from Pedro for 100,000 pesos. So the manager is furious. Sabi niya, hindi ko to babayaran, napakamahal. You just whacked the machine with a hammer and it worked and it's already 100,000 pesos. Pedro assures him that it's fair. So, sabi ni manager, sige nga, kung yan talaga yung amount na yan, baka pwedeng makahingi ng breakdown. Kasi I can't justify it to the accounting office kung ganyan kamahal. So, this is the new itemized bill. It says, the hammer is 150 pesos, but knowing where to hit the machine with the hammer is 99,850. Okay, so let's apply that story to your child's future, mga mommy. So, we know now, especially now that we're working, we know that people don't get promoted at work because they're fastest to compute, they're fastest to submit a report. Hindi na to ngayon pabilisan. And imagine that you are the manager of your child in the future. Pag mabilis sila mag-submit ng report, di ba, mami? Magdududa ka pa eh. Totoo ba to? I mean, ikaw ba yung gumawa nito? Or ano lang, AI? Naku, uso pa naman ngayon ng AI, di ba mga mami? I'm sure you know that. Yung itatype mo lang, tapos nagge-generate siya ng answers on their own. So, you would ask your child to double check your numbers, tama ba yan? But you know, mommies, what gets them promoted? What gets them to the top? Their problem-solving skills. Their critical thinking skills. Because, like Pedro in our story, they know where to hit the hammer. So, the problem solvers and the critical thinkers get to charge higher fees and prices for their expertise. And even more so, they can build businesses from their expertise. Diba? So, ito po yung main difference namin with other enrichment centers teaching traditional math. So, others teach children how to quickly compute. Yung iba nga po, mental math pa, hindi po ba? Well, in fact, nakakabilib naman po yun talaga. But we know that that's not what learning is about. Very, may pagka-novelty siya. And hindi malalim yung pagkaturo sa math. So what they do is they train the kids how to hammer fast. Okay? But like in our story, even if you're the fastest to use the hammer, but if you're hammering the wrong part of the machine, you can solve the problem. Di po ba? Lalo pang masisira yung machine. So in SAM, we teach your child where to hit. Okay? Where and how to solve the problem. So we emphasize in problem solving. Marami po 'yan, 'di ba po, parents sa math exams natin noong bata-bata pa tayo, word problems. Nako. Mahirap 'yan kasi hindi na natin alam po nung itsura ng equation. Tayo na yung gagawa, susulat ng equation. Now, your child, when they enroll with us, will learn concepts meaningfully before computations. So we help develop their thinking abilities first, and then gradually they're able to compute fast because they already know what to do with the problem. Ayan.
Punta naman tayo dito sa isa sa difference nila, which is yung teaching approach po na ginagamit namin. Okay, so ano ba tong teaching approach na ginagamit? Which is itong CPA approach. Okay, so hindi po siya yung pang-accountancy. Okay, so CPA or C means concrete, P for pictorial, and A for abstract. So ito po usually yung sinusunod namin. Ito especially for younger kids, yung mga pang kinder pa lang, okay? And then, ito din yung sa grade 1, grade 2. Ito yung pina-follow po ng mga teachers natin na stages. Okay, so paano po ginagawa yon? Okay, even sa house, actually, even kapag may younger kid kayo dyan sa bahay, pwede nyo naman itry ito. Okay, itong tinatawag naming CPA approach. Of course, dati kasi iba yung teaching approach natin. Ngayon, ito yung ginagamit natin. When you say concrete stage, ito yung doing stage or stage where children use physical or concrete objects. Okay? Ano ba yung concrete objects? Mga nakahawakan nila. Okay? So example, let's say for example, meron kayo yung mga toys nila. Okay? Yung mga, let's say gusto niyo silang turuan ng numbers. Counting numbers. Hindi po agad-agad ay binibigay natin yung 1. Okay? Hindi agad-agad sinasabi sa kanila yung what is 1, what is 2. Of course, kailangan may nakikita mo na silang mga concrete objects. Ano ba yung 1 na sinasabi mo? Okay? You can count using toys muna na 1 object. Okay? Bibilangin niya yun 1 by 1. 2 red bears plus 3 yellow bears makes how many? Okay, so kanila i-count. Physical po siya or nahawakan nila. Okay? After nyan, if we can see or yung mga teachers natin, pag alam na nila na, okay, marunong na siya mag-count using mga concrete objects, saka po namin pinapalitan ng mga pictures. Okay? Ito yung mga drawings naman na siya. Napapalitan siya ng drawings in which nasa worksheets naman ng SAM. Okay? Especially kapag mga dapat colorful, di ba? Kailangan na-attract yung mga kids. So, yung mga worksheets po ng SAM ay colorful talaga siya. Na-attract yung mga kids. Sa worksheets pa lang, marami ng activities na nangyayari. Hindi lang siya isang na let's say matching lang, tas puro matching lang or puro drawing lang siya dun sa worksheet na yun. Hindi po ganun. So, meron din siyang different types of activities na nasa worksheet lang. After nyan, after po kami ng pictorial stage, mapapalitan naman ng abstract stage or yung symbols na siya. Meron na siyang yung addition, yung core operations natin. Hindi agad-agad ay, di ba sa traditional math, agad-agad meron tayong mga numbers na nakikita. Okay, so yung mga bata kasi, mas more on, dun muna sila sa nakikita or nahahawakan muna nila. They have to experience muna yung sinasabi mo kesa yung binibigyan mo agad sila ng abstract. So, yun po yung ginagawa namin. Okay, so we have the CPA approach. Okay? Next is, any question po dito? Baka po masyado din ako mabilis ha. You can ask question po. Okay. Ayan, baka may question po kayo. If wala po, can I request to prepare lang a piece of paper kahit scratch po yan. Okay lang naman. And then, a pencil or ball pen.
Just to give you an idea, kaya po word problems yung aming dinedemo lagi for our parent orientation is because ito po talaga yung real life math problems na kino-compute. Hindi po ba? Hindi naman po tayo basta magko-compute ng 1 plus 3 divided by 6. 'Di ba? Hindi naman po yung ganong problems yung binibigay ng
Oo,
mga
hindi sa
boss
equation.
natin ng oo, hindi natin na-encounter yung mga math problems in the form of equations. We encounter math problems in situations and word problems yung nagde-describe sa kanila. And also because alam naman po natin for like sa college entrance exams and even bar exams, 'di po ba? Essay type po talaga yung mga tanong na kailangan sagupain sagutin ng ating mga students. Alright? So,
Yes.
dito pa lang po, level 4 or grade 4, ayan, makikita nyo na po yung Singapore math difference.
So, start na tayo. So, I will give you siguro 5 minutes po to try the problem. Any method, kahit po any method yung gamitin ninyo. Yung ano mga natatandaan nating mga sa algebra, if you want to use algebra. Okay, so kayo po bahala.
Si Teacher Claire nga po pala has been a Singapore math teacher sa both in public and private schools, 'di ba, Teach? And she's our head trainer here in the Philippines. So, yung mga Singapore math trainers po natin, si Teacher Claire po yung nagte-train. Sabi ni Chori, yan. Sabi ni Mami Chori, sirit na po. Ha ha ha. Si Mami Ruth po and si Mami Nel. Mama Ben, kayo po. Si Mami Ruth, sirit na din. May exclamation mark pa yung kay Mami Ruth. Sabi ni Mami Nel, sirit na rin. O yan. Si Mami Nel, dalawa pa yung exclamation mark. Oh, si Mami Jane may sagot. 14? 14 ang sagot
Oh,
ni
sabi
Mami
ni
Jane.
Sige, check po natin later kung tama bang 14 yung sagot. Pwede po kayong mag-unmute later ha. So, ay, pwede na siguro, no? Ay,
Yep,
start na
yep.
po tayo. So, ang gagawin po natin, mag-a-act ako as a teacher and then kayo po yung magiging student ko ngayon.
Yes. So habang inaayos ni Teacher Claire yung screen, just to give you an idea, parents, itong problem solving session, ganito po yung sessions namin sa Singapore Math. Yung pong mga lessons namin sa usually happens in 3 parts. The first part, we have the anchor activity. So, sa anchor activity po, dito po meron tayong mga games or nagpapahanap si teacher ng mga materials that the kids can use or manipulatives na tinatawag. Ngayon po, inside the SAM Center, kapag face-to-face po yung na-enrollan yung SAM Center, meron na po doong math manipulatives or toys. Ngayon naman po, if you're opting to have your lessons online, wag po kayong mag-alala kasi yung worksheets po natin, they are manipulatives in themselves. Mapapansin nyo po dun sa last page, meron po dong mga cutouts na mga shapes na pwedeng gamitin ng bata as manipulatives. Nakasama din po dun sa activities. Um, as yung toys and manipulatives po, very helpful po ito for level 0 and the lower levels. Pero po, when the child progresses, lalong-lalo na po kung ang anak po ninyo ay advanced, hindi na po natin kailangan yun kasi alam na nila yung concept. So, mas pa-practicein po natin sila on more complex word problem. After that, anchor activity part, ito na po yung second part ng lesson which is mostly the meat of the lesson. Dito po ito na po yung tinatawag na guided practice na gina-guide po sila ng teacher kung paano nila i-approach yung problem. Again ha, guide lang po. Hindi po kami nagsuspoon feed na, oh, ito yung formula, ito yung problem, bahala ka na dyan. We don't do that. Mamaya, makikita niyo Teacher Claire will ask the right questions on how to bring out the answers from your child. Makikita nyo mamaya yung magic. And then the third part is the independent practice. So very critical sa amin mga mommies yung independent practice ng mga bata. Kasi at the end of the day, we want them to appreciate na, ay, kaya ko pala mag-isa. I can do it independently.
Okay, so based po sa problem, ano yung mga given that we can use to solve the problem?
Sabi ni Mommy Ruth, 8 sweets left.
Ayan, very good po. Meron tayong 8 sweets left. What else po?
Mary has two friends.
Okay, so we have Mary has two friends. So ilalagay natin yung two friends which is yung sabihin na lang natin na first friend. Okay, type ko lang siya. And then si second friend naman. Okay? Okay, what else? Aside po sa two friends ni Mary.
1/7, 1/7.
Okay. When you say 1/7 of the sweets to her first friend, sabi niya, di ba? Ngayon, when you say 1/7 of the sweets, ano po yung buo nito?
7.
It's a whole. Okay, so how many units? We have 7. Now, we are going to represent yung sinasabi ninyong 7 using blocks. We have, or 7 units. Okay, sa Singapore math po, yung blocks, itong blocks natin, tinatawag din natin siyang units. So, let's say for example, ito po yung 7 natin ha. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. Now, we have 7 units. When you say 1/7 or 1/7, ilan yung kukulayan natin? Or ilan yung ibibigay natin dun sa first friend?
1.
Very good. Sabi ni Mami ay 1 or 1 unit. So, pwede po natin siyang tawaging 1 unit. Kukulayan ko lang po siya, ha? Ayan yung 1 unit natin. Then, gagayanin natin yung kung gaano siya kalaki. Okay. Let's say, for example, yan yung 1. Yan. So, bibigay natin daw sa first friend. Next is, and 1/3 of the remainder to her second friend. Tama? When you say 1/3 of the remainder, paano kaya siya makukuha? First is, how many yung remainder natin? How many units?
6.
Okay, sabi ni, sino yung sumagot? Very good, Mommy. Sabi ni Mommy ay, ang remainder daw ay 6. Okay, ngayon, dito po sa remainder natin, sabi ay 1/3 of the remainder. Now, how many units kaya yung 1/3 ng remainder?
1/3.
How many units kaya?
3, 2, 4, 6.
Okay,
2.
sabi ni Mommy, try
Sabi ni
muna
Mami ni
natin
Ruth,
ha.
2.
Okay, try muna natin. Tanggapin natin yung sagot ni Mami. Okay? Sabi ni Mami, may sumagot eh. Wait. Sabi niya 3. 1, 2, 3. Is she correct po? Yung unang sumagot is 3, sabi niya. Is 3 units is equal to 1/3 of the remainder?
2.
Tama po ba? Is she correct? 3 units?
Mali ako.
Okay. Okay, mali. Ibig sabihin, ano yan? Is it 1/3 or ano siya? Anong part?
1/2.
Very good. O, di ba? It is 1/2. Now, kung mali siya, ilan dapat? How many units dapat? If hindi tama yung 3 units, how many units dapat yung 1/3?
2.
We have? Very good. Sino yung sumagot, teacher, Miss Rafi? Ng 2 units kasi kanina?
Si
Mami
Mami
Ruth,
Ruth.
tama ba? Okay, very good. Dapat daw ay 2 units. Correct po tayo dyan. So, dapat 2 units daw yung ibibigay natin sa second friend. Okay, bigyan natin doon. Gagayahin natin kung gaano siya kalaki. Ayan. Okay, next. Tapos sabi niya, okay, now, ilan na yung natira? When we gave, binigyan na natin the first friend. And then, as you can see, 2 units binigay natin kay second friend. Ilan na yung natitira? How many units left?
4.
Okay, so meron na lang tayong 4 na units left. And based on the problem, how many sweets left?
8.
Okay, so we have 8 sweets left. Now, again, how many units si 8 sweets?
4.
Very good po kung sino yung sagot. So, 4 units is equal to 8 sweets. Ayan. Okay, now, if 4 units is equal to 8 sweets, how can we get 1 unit? Paano kaya natin makukuha yung 1 unit?
Multiply by
Yes.
2.
Is it multiply? We have 4 units is equal to 8 sweets. Is it multiply? Are you going to multiply?
4 times 2 is 8. Sandali lang, sandali lang.
4 times 2. Oh, i-check natin. 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Kasi ibig sabihin, kapag nilagay natin, multiply 4 times 2 is equal to 8, is it equal to 1 unit?
Hindi.
Okay, sabi, na-realize ni Mami, hindi. So, paano natin kukunin yung 1 unit? What is the operation that we're going to use? If 4 units is equal to 8 sweets, ano yung operation dapat? Is it multiplication?
Division.
Yes, may narinig ako. Division. So, how?
Divide 8 to 4.
Okay, 8. Very good. 8 divided by 4 is equal to
Sandali lang ah.
2.
Ayan.
okay,
Sabi ni
2
Mami Ruth 2
sweet.
sa chat.
Ayan, very good. Ayan. Sige, so 1 unit, ibig sabihin 1 unit is equal to 2 sweets. Okay? So, yan po yung tama sagot. So, 1 unit is equal to 2 sweets. So, okay na tayo. Sabi natin 1 unit is equal to 2 sweets. Now, based on the problem, ang tanong niya, how many sweets did she have at first? So, at first. Okay, so now, nung una, how many units tayo?
7.
Okay, 7 units. Now, question na lang. Baka may idea na kayo. How can we get how many sweets did she have at first? Paano kaya natin siya makukuha? Using itong mga nasa ano natin. Sorry, sino yon?
Multiply the total number of units dun sa by 2.
By 2. So, ano po yung total number of units ulit?
7.
7 units. Very good. Nakukuha na. 7 units is equal to 7 times 2. What is the final answer?
14.
Okay,
14.
very good. Sino yung nakakuha? Meron kang free
Yay!
worksheet later. Yay! Very good, Mami.
Tama si Mami
So, 7,
Jane.
yes,
Saka si
so
Mami
7
Ruth din.
units is equal to 14 sweets. Ayan. Okay, very good. Good job po, parents. And dun sa mga sumagot kanina at naka-realize na, okay, ganito lang pala. Okay, now, nung unang nakita niyo yung problem, ano yung pumasok sa isip niyo? Is it easy? Nung nakita niyo siya?
Eventually.
Oh my God, you almost did that.
Tama,
Yes,
tama.
okay. Ano pa, okay. While doing po, nung ginagawa na natin siya, ano yung napansin yung ginagawa ni teacher while answering the problem?
Step by step.
Yes, ginawa po natin siya step by step. What else po?
Asking questions po.
Very good. So si teacher, hindi naman po siya nag-spoon feed, tama? I just asked question. So kung napansin nyo kanina, kayo din yung sumagot, hindi naman ako. Diba? With the traditional math noon, ibibigay ni teacher sa inyo yung, di ba wala naman kayong idea on how to do the bar model. Wala naman kayong idea kanina kung anong gagawin natin. Right? So, ang ginawa lang po ay ask questions. So, ganito po namin siya ginagawa. Okay? Ganito po yung way of teaching na SAM. So, we ask questions din po. Okay ba? Kasi baka may magtaka din ng mga parents, bakit si teacher tanong na lang ng tanong sa anak ko, parang ang dami niyang tanong. So, ganun po yun. Okay? Hindi namin siya inisunpit and we want the students din to think. Kailangan kasi nag-iisip siya, hindi naman si teacher. Kahit yung simpleng what is the operation. Okay, and then, ano po yung iba pang napansin nyo aside from that, asking question? Ano po yung isa sa napansin nyo kanina? Yes, Mami Chori, parang may gusto kong sabihin kanina.
Sabi ni Mami Ruth using visual symbols daw po.
Yes. Okay. Ang tawag po namin dito ay bar modeling po siya. Okay. So, ito yung isa sa mga ginagamit po ng Singapore math. We have the bar modeling. Of course, hindi naman po namin ibibigay sa kanila agad na ganyan na. Na alam na nila agad yung bar, okay, yung units nila. Of course, tinuturo din naman natin sa kanila on how to use it. Paano nila ma-realize na ganito pala siya gagamitin. Yan. Hindi naman po siya agad-agad.
Sabi ni Mami Chori, yun nga po, illustration po. Tapos, add din po ni Mami Jane, trial and error din po.
Yes, okay. So si teacher din po, nag-a-accept siya ng maling sagot. Hindi naman niya sinabing mali agad. Okay, you have to try para ma-realize ng bata na, okay, mali ako doon. 'Di ba? Let them realize na may mali siya doon. Hindi yung kami po yung nagsasabi na, you're wrong. Okay, pinapakita namin siya kung bakit siya mali. Okay, hindi agad-agad na, okay, mali ka dyan, and then ito yung tamang sagot. Ganun. Hindi po siya ganun. Okay, kailangan, okay, ipakita mo sa kanya, bakit siya nagkamali? Or let them realize na, okay, oo nga, no? Pag nakita na, pag nilagay mo, mali ako dyan. So, parang siya na yung magsasabi sa'yo na, teacher, mali ako.
Okay po, reserve ko na lang po yung last part ng ating presentation, okay? So, dito po sa SAM Singapore Math, dear parents, basic learners will build a good math foundation. So, ang first example natin is si Romulo, one of our SAM students who started with us when he was 3.5 years old. So, here, kung makikita nyo sa first photo, parang maze lang yung ginagawa niya, di po ba? Na parang naglalaro lang siya. But if you observe closer, he's already training how to write 0, 6, and 9, which are skills incorporated in mazes and puzzle games. And fast forward na po ngayon, na nasa preschool na si Romulo, ang laking tulong ng Singapore Math, lalong-lalo na nasa big school na siya, na Singapore Math din yung ginagamit. Ito po yung online lesson nila na ginagawa na niya mag-isa.
Get ready, Mom. You need to race and get ready.
Ayan, so magtataka po kayo kung bakit ako merong video niyan dahil yun po ay dahil ako po yung mommy na sinasabi niya. So, hindi po dahil mga mommies sa Sam Singapore Math ako nagwo-work pero sa totoo lang po, napakalaking ginhawa po talaga na nag-SAM si Romulo kasi hindi ko na talaga iintindihin yung math. Eh, sabi ko nga po sa inyo, 'di ba, nung nag-aaral ako, nung undergrad ako, Waterloo ko po talaga yung math na 'yan. Kaya sa totoo lang natatakot ako for my sons, lalong-lalo na ang gusto kong maging career nila sana in the future would be in the engineering, in the sciences. Pag mahina ka sa math, wala na, 'di ba? So, salamat sa Singapore Math, hindi na ako natatakot for them. Also, mga mommies, average learners will learn at a higher level. Kasi naman baka nag-aalala kayo, right now sa school nung anak ninyo, traditional math, tas medyo nahihirapan siya. Like Joshua, our example, 9 years old po siya when he enrolled in SAM and is having a very difficult time in math. So, if you will see in his report card, he's struggling on the third term. So when his mommy Joanne enrolled him in SAM, his grades jumped from 87 to 93, 'di ba? Pero syempre tayo mga nanay, ano naman ngayon kung nag-jump yung grades niya, 'di ba? What's more important, dear mommies, is that he was able to maintain this grade to next year. Ibig sabihin, hindi lang to one time, big time na gumaling lang siya. Na-maintain po niya yon even until grade 5 and his grades in math are never less than 90. Okay? Yun. Tapos, And of course, we have advanced learners. So right now, maybe your child are very excellent already in math. So syempre naghahanap kayo ng level up. And we're glad to say that since Singapore Math is a it's a globally renowned math curriculum, alam nyo na world class siya, alam nyo pwede nyong ipanlaban internationally ang anak ninyo. So some of our SAM centers also train students who want to join in international competitions. And we have many students joining the Hong Kong International Math Championships and even the Coding Olympics. Yan. Okay, so parents, we have dozens and dozens of testimonials to share with you from our happy Sam families. And the common thing they always say to us is that they are thankful because Sam was able to help them and help their child become problem solvers and independent learners. Importante po sa mga parents natin yung word na independent. Kasi bukod sa gumagaling yung mga anak nila, hindi na sila kailangan mag-worry kasi naiiwan na nila yung anak nila to enjoy math on their own. Okay? So your child is in good hands because all of our SAM trainers are certified by Singapore. So our trainers, like Teacher Claire, are not only good in math, but they know how to guide your child to get the most out of each lesson. Nakita nyo naman kanina, mga mommies, di ba? Nagtatanong si Teacher Claire. They know how to ask the right questions para po sa inyo manggaling yung sagot. Remember, there's an art on letting the child discover the answers for themselves and not spoon-feeding them. Tayo po as parents, nahihirapan tayo dyan, aminin natin. Kasi pag, di ba, pag nahihirapan na yung anak natin, bigay ko na lang yung sagot. Or ako na lang gagawa ng homework mo, anak. Guilty po ako dyan. So that's why we trust our teachers to do the teaching. So not only certified SAM Singapore math trainers can do this because they are trained to do so the Singapore math way. Okay? So also, mommies, let me take this opportunity na meron din po kasi copycats and they say that they're also teaching Singapore math. So, pero disclaimer po mga mommies ha, Singapore math can indeed be taught. Kasi approach po yan. In fact, meron nga pong mga homeschooling families na bumibili ng Singapore curriculum. Si mami yung nag-aaral ng curriculum tapos tinuturo niya sa anak niya. Meron naman po kasi talagang ganon. But when it comes to enrichment centers and enrichment programs, only SAM Singapore Math is certified by Singapore, which means only SAM Singapore Math is recognized by the Singapore Ministry of Education, yung po kanilang DepEd. Okay? So, we have branches in Singapore and all over the world. Ayan. So, in a nutshell, mga mommies, what Singapore uses, we also use. So, para pong nag-aaral sa Singapore yung anak ninyo, pero nandito po sila sa Philippines. Ayan. So, here are the ways to know if your SAM Singapore Math Center is legit. So, number 1, the worksheet is watermarked with your child's name. Number 2, the teacher has a SAM Singapore Math certification from Singapore. And number 3, the center is included in the official website list. Salamat po sa inyong lahat. Ayan, I think wala na pong tanong. I hope you appreciated our presentation today. Teacher Claire, salamat din sa iyong demo. And sana parents you were able to see the approach we do on how we can make math fun for your child. All right? Thank you everyone. Kung may tanong po kayo, please don't hesitate to message us. Okay po? Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. Have a nice day.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.